What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Gonna go over our friend Ethereum, currently sitting at 1685, up 4.69 on the day, sitting at market cap of 202 billion, 24-hour volume 20.57 billion. Let's hop into the chart. It's gonna start here on the 1 hour time frame. So we were potentially looking at a 1-2 coming down in a wave 3, and then we would have our 1-2. Now we have pushed up all the way up to the 0.786. Of course, a wave 2 can retrace up to 99% of wave 1, but if we do come up and break this high, then it would invalidate that, and we'd have to look at a different wave count. Alternatively, there is a bullish wave count where we've come up in a wave 1, seen a wave 2 pullback. Now it's just noticing that we may be looking at a leading diagonal for our wave 1. Could also see this as a bit of a rising wedge, so do keep that in mind. Where we've come up here in a wave 1, this is your wave 2 pullback, here's your wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, basically to complete a wave 1 to the upside. And now you begin to come down in a wave 2. Now you're pushing up in a wave 3, so we'll change this really quickly here to yellow. So we have a leading diagonal into a wave 1. You're seeing a wave 2 pullback pushing up into a wave 3. If that were to be the scenario that's playing out, you can take your trend base extension from the bottom of wave 1 to the top to the bottom of wave 2. You'd be looking for a 1.618 extension at about 1895 for a potential wave 3. See a wave 4 and a final wave 5. If that were to be the case, and what you'd be looking at, put it back over to the 4 hour, is that we completed a wave 2 pullback, and now we're starting to push up in a wave 3, looking to complete the first 5 wave move within the wave 3. So do watch for that. But if we do correct here and we come lower, we can still be putting in the wave 2. Basically, where we're coming down in a wave A, we see a wave B, and then we come down in a wave C. And the bearish wave count here is that we've topped out. This is a relief rally, and we've come down in a wave 1, wave 2 pullback, and we're looking to come down in a wave 3. Now, what we could be seeing here is a potential 1-2, 1-2 before coming down in your wave 3. So do watch for that as well. But if we do come up and break this high here at about 2009, and that's a really strong confirmation that we are going to put in that wave 3 to the upside, and that the bottom is in for Ethereum, but it's not my expectation. Even if we do come up for a double top, I do think that this is a relief rally. And the bearish scenario that I'm watching here is that this is a wave 4 pullback, and we're going to come down in a wave 5 and put in a lower low. That is still my expectation. I know the merge is coming up. We could definitely see a pump to the upside. Just be careful of buy the rumor, sell the news. We are in a bear market, but if we do see a large pump and we can significantly come up and break this high, especially if we come up to the golden ratio, could give us more confirmation of a bottom being in for our friend ETH. But in the short term here, we are starting to push up, so if we break this high, it would invalidate this as a 1-2, and potentially we could push all the way up for a double top. There are quite a few scenarios right now for Ethereum. I know it can be a little bit confusing. One of the bullish scenarios here is that we've completed the wave 2, and we're starting to push up in a 5-wave move in a wave 3. And we're starting to push up in a 5-wave move in a wave 3, and potentially we may have come down for a wave A. We're looking for a wave B, and then see a wave C to complete the wave 2, and then push up in a wave 3. Or we could just be starting to come down in a 5-wave move to the downside, and we've gone through a wave 4 pullback looking for a wave 5. A little bit hard to trade right now in my opinion until we see some true confirmation with the charts here. Obviously Bitcoin is hanging on by a thread. Even if we see a bounce, it could be a relief bounce before going lower. But Ethereum has been looking quite strong. But personally, I do think we're looking at it. We were watching this head and shoulders. It looks like we may invalidate it if we can come up and break that right shoulder and see continuation to the upside. Just watch for a potential double top, but there's definitely a good chance of a bullish scenario here where we push up in a wave 3, where we've completed a wave 1, even if we go through an ABC correction, and then start to push up in a wave 3 for ETH, which would be strong confirmation that the bottom is in. It's not my expectation. I think there's one more wave down, but we'll see what happens here. In the short term, your levels of resistance to watch are up here at about 1726. If it can break that, higher likelihood we could push up for a retest of the high at about 2012. And if we do get rejected here, potentially we could still be putting in a wave 3 to the downside, where we've come down in a wave 1. We've had a wave 2 pullback. This is your wave 1, wave 2 of the wave 3, within the wave 3, within the larger wave 2. Quite a few scenarios that could play out. We'll have to see what happens over the course of the week. But the merge is coming up shortly. Just remember that September's are historically dumpy months in crypto, so take that into consideration. So that's it for this one. Big shout out to the Discord. We have over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. At the $10 membership, you can get my exact entries, exits, and take profits for my spot trades, for my leverage trades. Sign up through the Patreon link. If you want to trade with me, check out my full length tutorial over on Bybit. That's where I do all my trading. $4,500 in bonuses over there. You can check out my full length tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, much love. Take care.